Hello everybody and welcome back to another delay kickoff video with Maximus and Jamie. Say hello.
Hello. Hello.
Oh, right.
Perfect.
It's always a great intro.
I know, it's brilliant.
So it's full of excitement.
I know. It's so passionate. We're saving the passion for later. Anyway, this episode we are giving our Premier League team of the season. Better late than never. So let's get straight into it before we start arguing. No, it's not late. See, we don't. It's reactionary. That's what I've been saying in the chat. If you do it early on, it's reactionary. We've taken the time, thought about it.
I'm just excited. Max is to.
Oh, mate, I think a lot of people are excited for mine. Right, where are we starting? We're starting at goalkeeper.
We're starting with Max and we're starting with goalkeeper. 4-3-3, just to clarify.
Yeah, obviously, 4-3-3.
Come on.
So Nick Pope.
Yeah.
Maybe he has to be England's number one going forward.
Yeah.
Like, I thought he was class at Burnley. Wait, is Jamie agreeing with me?
Yeah, surely everyone is there.
Mate, he's just quality. I think he's so good.
Are we agreeing with him? Are we agreeing with him being England number one, or agreeing with him being in the team?
Both.
In the team. And both, yeah. Mate, honestly, if Chelsea want a keeper, yeah, go for Pope because he's quality.
Yeah, I mean, second most clean sheets in the league, playing for Burnley as well. Like Burnley are.
Like, everyone says they're quite a defensive side, but
Yeah.
like, at the end of the day, he's been a massive part of that. Like his performance at Arsenal away, that was a good game for him. And thinking of another game against Wolves, he was quite good. To be fair.
Well, he's kept 15.
Both fixtures, yeah.
Good games.
Yeah, he's a very good keeper.
The only other one I could think of was Dean Henderson.
Yeah.
The controversy is about to begin. That's all I'm going to say.
Why have you gone?
Nick Pope does not feature in my team.
Who have you gone with?
I've gone, and to be fair, this is one of the hardest positions to pick. But I've gone Alisson of Liverpool, if I just can spell him correctly.
No, you have the most ready salted football opinions ever.
Yeah.
Alisson. What's going on?
What do you mean? Hang on. When you say ready salted, we're picking the best players of this season. It's not that I'm picking the best player in that position in a team of the season.
Where did he finish in clean sheets for the season?
That's because he was injured for a couple of games.
In front of him.
Only 3 clean sheets away.
Yeah, but when you've got the best defence in the league by far in front of you, you should probably top of that list.
Yeah,
no, it was between.
Even the Liverpool fans say Alisson has nothing to do all game.
Yeah,
there's so many players that deserve.
No.
I don't even think.
Alisson, I promise you.
Liverpool's defence is so far clear of everyone else.
Yeah, but the thing is, when they get through the defence, he's always saving the shots. It's not like Liverpool's defence is like you can't get past them at all.
It's not far off. I feel like Pope was the only one, to be honest. I don't think anyone's got Alisson apart from you.
No, mate, I've got Pope.
I've seen Pope in everyone I've seen so far.
Quality.
It was close. It was close. I was thinking Ederson as well, but
Pope deserves it over Alisson. That's all I'm gonna say.
I said at the start you're gonna get no controversy from Charlie, but I feel like we have already.
It's just the most basic opinion. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
hang on. What do you mean it's the most basic opinion?
You've just gone for the best. You've just gone for the
best goalkeeper of the season.
Who is the best goalkeeper, but not of this season?
You've just said that every team you've seen is Pope. Surely Pope's the really solid opinion.
Well, no, because you're just going for the Liverpool's keeper. I feel like if you could, you just put.
I honestly think.
Yeah, I agree with that. Actually,
he is one of the most.
I feel like you're not.
And he's shown that.
He brings a lot of confidence, to Liverpool. He's brought a lot of confidence to Liverpool, but he did that last year.
Yeah, what? So he can't put someone in.
No, mate. He's been doing it for ages. That's my point. Like Pope's been a breakout this season. He's been we haven't been a breakout.
That doesn't mean you can put him in the season. This ain't a breakout team of the season.
Hey,
it's the best players this season. Just because they had a good season last season, doesn't mean you can't put him in this season.
I don't care. We are putting Pope in there. You're outvoted 2-1.
Yeah, I feel like you're just not.
We're not creating a combined one. We're doing our individual one. We can create a combined one at the end.
I think you need to take things into account when you do it. Like, what have they got in front of them?
Yeah, but we need to take that into consideration.
Burnley also have it. Obviously, it's not as good as Liverpool, but
it's
they
not
are
a great
defensive team.
There you go.
The wavy setup.
I understand why you've gone Pope, but I personally think Alisson's been more important. But there you go.
Not been more important if you're going off that.
I honestly think he's had a better season.
Right. So are we doing one team or are we doing an individual team?
Well, we'll do our individual and then see how much time we got left.
Right. Okay.
So, Max, who you got right back?
Jamie's gonna love this one. AWB.
Oh my lord.
Sure.
Why is it not loading?
Quality, mate.
So
I prefer AWB style of play.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, the connection went a bit crazy there.
Mate,
so Wan-Bissaka,
he is the best fullback in the world. I'm telling you that now. Defensively, he's one of the best fullbacks in the world. If he can get his shit together, and figure out how to attack and move forward with the ball, like you say, he could probably be one of the best fullbacks in the world.
Yeah, but the thing is, he can't think because he's got the footballing ability of a League Two player.
Nah,
that's a bit harsh.
So good. That's a harsh judgment, I think.
Right, Jamie, who have you gone?
I've got Alexander-Arnold. I feel like that was.
Yeah, I think that was for me. That was the easiest position.
4 goals and 13 assists from right back.
That was the easiest position for me to pick.
He's at right back and he's probably got better stats.
One more player to add to Chaz's Liverpool 11.
No, honestly, I'm sorry that I've picked 2 Liverpool players when they've been the only good team this season. I apologise for that. You're gonna be so unhappy at the end of this.
I didn't think anyone would not go for Alexander-Arnold.
Yeah, Wan-Bissaka's probably been second or third best.
Wan-Bissaka's probably been second best. Well, he's improved United a lot. A lot of our defensive improvement is down to Aaron Wan-Bissaka. But, I mean, you just can't really go against Alexander-Arnold.
Yeah.
He brings so much to
I agree,
team.
and I rate Alexander-Arnold, but I don't know, I just feel like...
To have that impact from right back, it's just unheard of until Alexander-Arnold came.
And you're nominated for Player of the Season for right back. You know you've had a good season.
Yeah, I mean, he was in Team of the Year as well, wasn't he?
Yeah. He's the best right back in the world. Yeah.
Yeah, at the moment. So, if you ask me who I'd have, I'd say Alexander-Arnold.
Yeah, he's incredible. But Wan-Bissaka is the second choice, but I don't know how you don't go Alexander-Arnold.
Defensively, Wan-Bissaka's better, but Alexander-Arnold is so far.
I'm one of those boring ones that says fullback should defend you.
One of those ready sorted opinions.
The amount of times I've been.
No, that's a different opinion nowadays, Chaz. To be fair, everyone thinks the fullback should get assists now, and that's because of what's happening.
I think everybody does. Like, there's this false thought that Trent can't defend.
No, he can defend.
Exactly, he can defend. Otherwise,
defending as Wan-Bissaka is, in my opinion. But he can definitely defend.
He's better at defending than Wan-Bissaka is at attacking.
Yes, that's a good point. Very good point.
No, 100% agree with that.
Right, centre backs. We'll go.
Here we go.
Both
Should
of
we
them?
get one out of the way?
Yeah.
Right. Willie, Armando, Zobo, Bolly.
Jeez, I'm going to.
Bolly, Jesus Christ.
Right. The most consistent centre back in the Premier League this season.
Wasn't he
and when he was injured, we were just mate. We were
Don't tell me you're putting him in because when he was injured, your team was bad.
No. He's been
Yeah.
so good for us this season. If you compare him to other centre backs, he's probably been one of the better centre backs in the league this season. I'd put him in top 5 centre backs in the league.
Oh, good heavens above.
Who are you putting in top 5 centre backs, Sam?
What? Just all time? Well, not all time, but
In the league?
Van Dijk,
Hmm?
probably Maguire, probably just over
Ollie.
Bolly. Gomez.
Laporte, you think?
Nah, Bolly's better
Laporte.
than Gomez, mate. I'm not having that.
No. Soyuncu.
You joking me? You think
Probably
Soyuncu
Evans.
is better than Bolly? Fuck
This
off.
season, especially.
You've got to be having me on.
This season.
This season, Christ on the bike.
Yeah, no, I
You
mean,
know how good Bolly has been for us.
He's been good, but he's not been
How much
team
we
of
suffered without
the
him.
season worth. Right, Jamie, who's your centre back?
I'm telling you that
Your
now.
first centre back.
my first centre back was Van Dijk.
Oh yeah, I've got Van Dijk as well. So you might as well just...
Yeah, I feel like we should have got the obvious one out of the way first.
Yeah. Van Dijk. Yeah, I
Right.
do have
I think
Van Dijk
everybody's
as well.
gonna have Van Dijk.
Yeah, Van Dijk.
Max's controversy doesn't stretch that far.
One more player to add to Charlie's Liverpool 11.
Yeah. I don't know why you're surprised at this point. Jamie, who do you have a centre back?
Harry Maguire.
Oh, do you know what? He was a close second to Bolly, to be fair.
That was.
I
I
feel
have
like
actually put him on my bench because he's improved your defence a lot.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, I feel like Maguire's the most controversial player I've got in this team.
Very.
But when you look at it's down. You look at United's defence last year compared to this year.
Yeah.
Goals conceded gone down from 54 to 36.
No, I agree.
Where was the defence last year, though?
And we've got
changed the game for you.
what is it? I'm pretty sure we've got the most clean sheets in Europe in all competitions.
Can I ask also, just
I think
quickly,
it's too mistaken prone though.
What are your opinions on Chris Smalling? Do you think he should come back to United and be given a chance, or no?
No chance.
Yeah,
he's had enough chances at United.
He's done it in the Serie A well.
I mean, Serie A is where the best defenders are made, you know?
No, you can't have Chris Smalling back. That's just a mistake. That's like back. He had a decent.
Would you have him for depth?
Would you have what?
Would you have him for depth?
If we didn't sign anyone else, yeah.
Yeah, I think for depth,
kind of when we signed someone else. But even though we've got good defenders coming through, like Twan Zabi and that Menji, so
yeah,
they'll probably be a bit more next. So
I'd
rather
gone someone different.
He was recently added to FIFA actually in a FIFA career mode. He's got 83 potential.
Who, Mengi?
Yeah, 65 rated.
Why are they adding players this late into FIFA?
We've not even said it. You've got Charlie.
Oh no, I've got Soyuncu. So Max,
okay.
Bolly, you or Maguire with Soyuncu. I. So
Why have you gone with Soyuncu?
Just because I think he's been the best centre back, clearly. Look, Maguire, he's improved. He's okay, but he's too mistake prone.
I feel like Maguire.
You can get at him a lot more than Soyuncu.
I feel like he just gets a lot of shit because he plays for United and he cost 80 million. I feel like if he still played Leicester, PE just wouldn't get as much shit as he actually gets. Like PE's all overrated now because he plays for United.
But he is very mistaken prone. I think there's too many goals I've seen this season United concede where he's making mistakes that he shouldn't be making.
Yeah, but that's just every centre back though. Like when he's so dominant in the air, the amount of games he's saved is purely just from being dominant.
He's been okay in the air. Like the main part of buying him was his greatness in the air. When we're up for corners, his headers go left, right, and centre, and bloody out the stadium.
Point in attack. He's been a disappointing headers going forward, but defending, he's been class. Like with defending
I wouldn't say
in
class.
there's barely anyone better than him in the league. Surely, as a United fan watching the games this season, you can just notice such a difference compared to last season.
He's a good centre back. He's good. I just think this season he hasn't been showing that potential. That's all I'm going to say. And I think Soyuncu has. It's probably maybe because Soyuncu's in a lower team that maybe he's getting highlighted more.
I feel like team though, they were league for 90% of the season. I feel like people overrated Soyuncu because he had a good start.
I agree. I think he's overrated, man.
I feel like he had a good start to the season.
Yeah, he had a good start to the season, but he trailed off massively. Like that performance against Bournemouth is one of the worst I've ever seen by a centre back.
Yeah, I'm not that impressed when I watch him.
No, I'm not either. I think he's overrated
No,
massively.
I think he's a good centre back, and I think he's had.
He's a good centre back. I just think team of the season worthy.
No, not at all. I think Bolly's more worthy team of the season than he is.
I'd agree with that. To be fair,
I wouldn't.
Thank you.
Should we move on to left back?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've got I do have a bit of a ready sorted one here, lads.
Yeah, I feel like everyone has.
Yeah, fair enough. Is it Andy Robertson we've all got, yeah?
Yeah.
He's not
more player to add to Charlie's Liverpool 11.
I don't know why you keep saying that.
It's
almost like Liverpool came fourth in the Premier League and didn't win the league by like 18 points, isn't it?
Yeah, he did.
Wow.
So much.
Robertson's
what you're saying is stupid.
Has he?
Do you think there's anyone who could rival him in terms of like
Brandon Williams?
No.
Right, fuck off.
Johnny Otto, actually. Dead serious, Johnny Otto. He's been so consistent over 38 games.
Max,
no.
She's saying about the Wolves 11.
Nah, not quite. I mean, I've got a mix of clubs in there.
Right.
Yeah, but if you wouldn't get ripped into for it, you would have.
Oh no, mate, I wouldn't be putting many Wolves players in there because at the end of the day, we should have finished higher. I wouldn't be putting many Wolves players in there because, for that reason. Like we should have been finishing higher than 7th. I wouldn't ever.
Got a feeling Max is going to pick somebody beginning with M in this midfield.
Yeah, I am.
Go on then.
No spoilers.
João Moutinho.
Are we doing?
Take the floor on that one, Max. Should we just do all three?
Yeah.
Go on.
Right, Max. Moutinho.
Moutinho. Bruno Fernandes, one I know, because he only came in obviously partway through the season. Yeah, it was Fernandes and can't remember what hang on. KDB, obviously.
Right, so Moutinho, Bruno, and De Bruyne.
Yeah.
Okay. Jamie?
I've gone with KDB, Jordan Henderson, and Bruno.
You've actually gone with Henderson?
Yeah, I've actually gone with Henderson.
What's?
Yeah, I gave him a lot. No, I gave him a lot of shit because I didn't feel like player of the season. I feel like that was just taking the piss.
No, he's a great leader.
Might have been too harsh when I compared him to Matic.
Yeah.
I've also got Henderson. I
was going to put Henderson in there, but I'll put Moutinho in there instead.
I feel like in terms of like as a player, I don't rate him that highly, but I feel like he just works for Liverpool.
No, I know what you mean. It's like Mark Noble for West Ham, isn't it?
He sort of just and works in that system.
Yeah, like exactly like Mark Noble, really.
Yeah, and you can't really underrate him as a captain as well. Like
I was just about to say he should be England captain because when that whole thing happened with Gomez and Sterling, he was the one that actually sorted it out. I would much rather have Jordan Henderson as England captain.
United need a captain like that.
Yeah, I think Maguire can maybe offer that to you, but I don't know.
I don't.
I feel like Fernandes is that player, to be honest.
I don't feel there's not many categories I feel more passionately about than Maguire not being United captain.
What about Pogba?
No, it's got to be Bruno. To be fair,
it's got to be Fernandes at this point.
You see
Why
it
do you
when,
hate Maguire?
no, I don't hate him. Just as a captain, like the second goal winning against Sevilla, he's probably what was he doing? Probably thought, oh, who cares? Well, Bruno Fernandes was having a fat go at Victor Lindelof, which is what Maguire should be doing, but it didn't because he was partly at fault for the goal.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not as against him being captain as you are, but I feel like it should be Bruno.
Yeah.
Bruno seems to be more vocal.
Mm.
Why have you gone with Henderson as your other one, Charlie? Wait, no, who have you got, Charlie? We've not even said, have we?
I've got De Bruyne, Henderson, and I haven't got Bruno Fernandes, which is going to cause controversy when you hear who I've picked. It's another Liverpool player, so everybody calm down. It's Fabinho.
What?
He's been the best Liverpool midfielder this season. And I think he's one of them ones that you underrate because you don't necessarily understand what he does in the midfield. I honestly think if you take Fabinho out of Liverpool's midfield, then that's a completely different team.
To be fair, I feel like
I can get behind that.
I think he's so underrated, and this season he's kind of been just there. I mean, he scored some great goals, the Man City and the Palace one, but other than the goals and the assists, he's just sort of the rock in the midfield at Liverpool. And I mean, Liverpool's midfield isn't the best in the league, I don't think, but Fabinho is incredibly underrated.
I feel like as a player, Henderson's quite easy to replace. It's just as a captain, he's quite.
Yeah,
he's got that presence, doesn't he?
Yeah.
I think Bruno was very, very close, but I think just the fact that he joined in January, and that's halfway through the season. He's had like
back to it. He's had like
yeah.
His stats are well up there with one of the best in the league, and he's only been there half a season. So
that is true.
I mean, a lot of people have got Fernandes in, I think, for that reason.
Yeah, I'm not having a go at anyone who's got Fernandes. I just went with somebody who's had a
by the way,
consistent season all season.
In the past couple of hours, Joe Hart has signed for Tottenham.
Yeah, I saw it. Well, let's do our front three because time is ticking.
I mean, I feel. Oh, yeah.
No, go on.
Go on.
What are you going to say?
What the fuck's going on?
We'll just go to the front three after that awkward silence. Right, Max, who have you got? All three, please.
Music playing.
Trying to go over that. So I've got Mane, Salah, and Danny Ings.
I've got Mane, Sterling, and Danny Ings.
See, Sterling had part of a season where he was on a bit of a drought.
Yeah, he was, to be fair, but I feel like he's improving every season.
No, I can. Yeah.
This season, to be fair, I swear I looked at it the other day and he only had like one assist this season, which is very weird for a winger in the league as good as it.
Right, so everyone's got Mane.
Chad,
didn't have Salah.
Salah and Jamie's.
Yeah, I know. I just realised.
Oh,
I just thought because it was such a.
He's not going to like that.
I've gone Vardy up front because top goal scorer.
Do you have this debate again?
Yes, we're going to have this. Right, so we've all got Mane, so we can't argue with that. We'll go right wing first.
Mate, Salah has just been quality for like 3 seasons now. He's just been like, I would put him up there. Yeah, no, actually, I ain't going to say it. No, I'm going to say it. Fuck it. I'll put him up there with Henry.
Jesus Christ.
Fuck no.
For real.
That's very, very over the top opinion.
Yeah, but you got to prove about bias, yeah. At this stage in time, everyone hates him because he's doing so well. But when you look back on it, you probably think, yeah, mate, he was a hell of a player.
Do you put Sterling up there with Henry then?
Is who?
Sterling with Henry.
No, I would say Salah's had a more successful season.
Well, no, not this season. Are you talking just about the season for Salah?
No, I'm talking Salah has had more successful seasons than Sterling. Like he's done more than Sterling over the past 3 seasons.
I agree. That's what I think. Salah goes in over Sterling. I think Sterling has been inconsistent.
Why are you comparing? Why is he being compared to Henry?
Salary's just amazing, mate.
I think if you start comparing Salah to Henry, then you start comparing Sterling to Henry, Hazard to Henry. Everybody who had some good seasons on the wing, you're comparing to Henry, and then we just,
No, I get what you mean, but genuinely, I would put Salah up there with the likes of Henry.
Jesus, that's one of the worst opinions I've heard in a while. That.
Yeah, I agree with that one. So why did you go Sterling over Salah?
It is. I don't know. To be honest. Like, I feel like it's sort of like it's 50-50. You can pick either one. There's not that much of a. I'm not going to massively disagree with anyone who's got Salah, but I just prefer Sterling, to be honest, this season.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough.
Yeah,
but I feel
I can see it.
Salah's just not had his best season. It's probably had his worst season as a Liverpool player, which isn't a bad season.
Oh yeah.
No, he's still performed very, very well.
I do think that maybe he's being not looked at just because of how Mane's been. Because you're always kind of saying, who's the better one out of Mane and Salah? And because Mane's had such a good season, you think kind of Salah maybe hasn't. But he has. He's a game winner.
I feel like Sterling's just getting better and better, and he's become such a good goal scorer. Yeah. I just wanted to have Sterling in there.
No, that's understandable.
You've both gone Ings. Well, I've gone Vardy.
Yeah, Vardy in there.
I just think he's the top goal scorer. And he's
a lot of penalties, and he went missing. He went completely missing at one of the most important parts of the season.
Yeah, I agree with that.
He's partly the reason we didn't get top 4.
That's the whole team thing, though.
Yeah, but when we needed him, like he just went missing. He just went missing with the whole team.
Yeah, but I think it's extremely hard that if the whole team goes missing and you're a striker, it's really hard to just be the only one.
Yeah, but he was just irrelevant in so many games. I feel like he's in such a better team than Southampton than Ings is, and Ings was 1 goal off him in that Southampton team that was losing 9-0 to Leicester.
I understand why you've got Ings in there, but I just think Vardy has more of an impact on.
No, I don't know actually.
I think he does have more of an impact, and it was only 1 goal, but
at the end of the day, Ings has been more consistent over the season.
Yeah, in a worse team as well.
But as a striker, you want top goal scorer is always what you want.
Yeah, but I mean, there's 1 goal difference. Like if he was top goal scorer 5 goals clear, then it'd be a bit of a better argument. But how many of his goals were pens?
Well, Danny Ings scored some pens as well.
Yeah, but it's not as many as Vardy, I'm sure.
Why you got Bruno Fernandes then? If we're talking about pens,
because Bruno Fernandes' impact on United, he's completely changed them. We went from complete shit to 3rd in the league.
I think as well, if you say that he went as Leicester kind of fell by the wayside, they wouldn't have even been there if it wasn't for Vardy in the first place.
Yeah, but I mean, I feel like if you put Vardy in Southampton's team, he doesn't get as many goals as Ings would in Leicester's team. I feel like Ings is just a lot better player.
I wouldn't say he's a lot better player.
No, I mean, I wouldn't have even had Vardy second. I was putting Aubameyang in before him.
It was Vardy or Aubameyang for me.
I feel like I'm very Vardy. I feel like we've got a weird agenda against Vardy.
I understand why you're not putting him in the team, but
I feel like I've got a.
For me, I just
Vardy as well. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, yeah, no, Max, you've been quiet for a bit. What's your opinion on it?
Vardy just doesn't for me. We have got less than a minute, shit. But anyway, I'm just going to quickly say Vardy just doesn't quite for me. Ings has been the most consistent striker, I would argue, this season. Other than Aguero, maybe. Martial turned on at the end of the season, so he was in with a shout for me. But no, I wouldn't say no.
Jimenez was in for a shout with me, but I just think.
Yeah, I thought Jimenez as well. He's been consistent, but
See,
obviously-
Jimenez and Ings are level for me. Obviously
okay.
Ings has more goals, but I just think they're
I
similar.
know what you mean. Like Jimenez's finishing is just not as good as Ings's. Like,
He's had the
Yeah,
most shots in he, so that's kind of what drew me away.
that tells you something, doesn't it? It's finishing shit.
Anyway, the
It's a-
teams are on the screen, as you can see.
One sec, how many Liverpool players did Charlie have?
8, I think.
1,
Yeah,
2,
8.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Well, you had.
And then 2 Leicester players and 1 City player. You had 3 clubs, mate. Flipping hell.
Well, I know. It's
I had
almost like
5
it's a team of the season, isn't it?
I feel like me and Max tried to make this slightly more interesting than Charlie did.
Yeah, he's just, as I say, ready sorted opinions.
Yeah, we said boring
absolutely leave with your ready sorted opinions.
he's just so plain.
Taking the bait in it.
So plain. Sorry, do you want me to put bloody Benteke up front just so we have a bit more entertainment? Just unbelievable. Anyway, it's the end of the video. Team of the season. You can see there's 3 teams on the screen. There's Max's, there's Jamie's, and there is mine. Obviously, the better of the 3. Can we click it? Yes, we can. Right. Thank you all for watching. You can catch Max at Maximus Arvo on Twitter, Jamie at JamieOgden1, and of course at Charlie Gruffo1 on Twitter, and at Delayed Kickoff1 on Twitter as well. Nearly forgot where that was then. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Keep an eye out for more career mode episodes, for more podcasts, for more predictions, for more everything. But for now, see you later.